everyone.
What is up, everyone? We are back. You are watching Winter Pride 2020. I am your host, Sporadic Erratic, and we are raising funds here today for the Trevor Project. If you are enjoying the marathon, please do consider donating to the Trevor Project. In the meantime, as you can see, our next run is ready to go. It's Tetris the Grand Master with FreyasSpirit.
Hello, hello. We are going to be playing Tetris and fast Tetris. So, timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So the goal of this game is to get to level 999, and level increases every time you clear a line and every time a piece spawns. So the entire game is going to be about 700 pieces, and this is a speed run. So there's two goals required for Grandmaster. One is get enough points, the other is get there fast enough. At our skill level, we will have no problem whatsoever with the time requirement. So the point requirements are we have to have we're gonna need 40,000 by level 500. And then 126,000 by the end of the game. So the only way to increase your points across the game is to combo. So normally we wouldn't if we were going for PB, we wouldn't be comboing much, because the way to go fast is to get as few singles as possible and get as many Tetrises as possible. But because we're so focused on score right now, we will absolutely sacrifice time getting singles, which means that we combo. Any points that combo out of any lines that are cleared right after a Tetris in a combo get the same number of points per line as a Tetris itself. So combos are really, really useful for getting extra points. And we're just going to be focusing on comboing above all else. So we should say that so our PB is about a very high 11, and in this case, because we're aiming for consistency over pure speed, we're going to be aiming for a high 12. So one thing about this game is that there's level stops, where you actually have to manually smash through. The line counter will not increment from line counter will not increment from a 99 from 99 to 100 unless you actually clear a line, which means that sometimes when you're trying to go really fast, you have to take suboptimal line clears for speed. So recognizing that is when you're at a level stop is really important.
I have to say, Fraser, I find this absolutely mesmerizing. I've been super quiet because it's so hard to want to say anything over the top of this action.
Oh, we're hoping that we could get more combos out of that. Our score is still in excellent shape. We've been scoring really well so far. And that was a level stop that we didn't get through as well as we could have. still decent combos. So right now, we're entering a stage called awkward gravity. Later on in the game, we're gonna be at maximum gravity, where pieces just spawn on the bottom of the stack, and that's nice because pieces fall in very predictable ways. But for this stage of the game, pieces are gonna be falling in much less predictable ways, because the gravity is gonna be changing on us. So we're gonna have to play this stage much more carefully. There are definitely ways to learn how to play this properly. That's way beyond us right now. And we focused majority of our time on learning 20G. We just haven't memorized awkward G as well. There we go. That's a really awesome fill. There's the eye. That's a great way to clean that up. Over-rotated that. That was almost a Tetris. Okay, we have a great opportunity to clean this up with the Tetris, and we get it. And with that, we have hit the 40,000 point requirement by the middle of the game. So the only thing left to do, the only requirement left, is to finish the game and to hit the score requirement by 9999, by level 999. There we go. Now we're in 20G. Pieces will no longer fall. They will just spawn at the bottom of the stack. Which is nice, because that means that pieces fall in incredibly predictable ways. And they're much easier to manage. Okay, this should be cleaned up without any problems. That was actually a super solid bit of RNG to get the pieces we needed to clean that up. It could easily become much worse. And now we have a super clean stack. That's a pretty bad stack, honestly. Yeah. That was a bad stack because that can fall apart. The way that was built, it could fall apart really quickly. And it is falling apart really quickly. So hopefully this can be salvaged. Oh no. Oops. Oh wow, we were super bailed out by RNG there. Come on, RNG, keep bailing us out. No. Okay, a little bit more RNG to finish off that one. Yes! Holes in the center are incredibly dangerous in this game. No! That just replaced the hole with another hole in the dead center. Which is the last thing that you want. Because pieces spawn in the center, holes in the center are significantly more deadly than holes in the edges. That was a nice opportunity to clean it up, but we just didn't get the RNG we needed to convert. Okay, this is probably just a rigged run. Unfortunately, but it gives us time to do a few attempts. That's too bad. But, so we went into this knowing that the 30-minute time slot gives us a 50% chance of actually getting a GM. And now we get one more chance to try and convert. 2 more if we die early. We took some risks on stacking up. Stacking up isn't inherently dangerous, but the higher you stack, the more quickly your mistakes will compound on top of each other. So let's see if we can convert this one into a GM. And again, we don't care about the time, because we're just going for consistency. We want a GM at all. We will take any GM. It's just a matter of pulling off the conversion. And last time we barely met the score requirement for midway. Let's see if we can combo some out of this. We can combo a little bit out of this. We can combo more than a little bit. Which is really nice. Anytime we can combo, it's a huge win towards the GM. And for the score requirement, if you can get only doubles all the way through the game, then you will meet the score requirement. So the score requirement isn't that high. We tried to move a piece around at the last second and just didn't get quite all the way over to where we wanted it to go. Okay, so we're just on the verge of where it starts to get faster. 20k by this stage of the game is great point-wise. This is a really good stack. This is a really good stack. We're happy with it. Stack continues to stay really clean. We couldn't even combo out of that. Oops. Triples are perfectly fine today. Okay, nice. You can get the eye immediately to clean that up. $420G maximum gravity starts after 500. So we're getting close. Super solid combos. Oh wow. Look at how high the score is for here. Like this is we just hit that level, that requirement ridiculously early. We are in an amazing spot score-wise. With this kind of setup score-wise, we're gonna be able to play like the second half of the game a lot more safely than we otherwise would be able to. Oh no. That's a really bad time to get a hole. Because like, it's much easier, it's much harder to clean up holes in 20G. And there we go, second half of the game. If we can have a decent second half of the game and not die, then we will GM. That was not quite the start we wanted, but we'll work with what we get. Okay. This is not really what we want. Okay, this is much closer to what we want. We kind of really have to clean this up. Oh no, that's not gonna clean it up as much as we thought. That's pretty bad. Having a hole like that is extremely, extremely bad. Having that cleaned up is incredibly good. Oh, and we got the eye to finish off the cleaning. Okay, this is, yeah, the stack is looking great again. Oops. That hole is too close to the center for our liking. No, we had a chance to clean it up and we just threw it away. Please clean yourself up, hole. Yes. Yes. This is really good. Okay, stack is coming along nicely still. We're actually starting to become a bit concerned about our score. Like, we know we came in with a good score. Oh, we should have thrown that into left. Okay, solid cleanup. Super solid cleanup. Super solid cleanup. Gotta not break more stuff along the way. Okay, we're at 800 now. Oh no. Thankfully that was cleaned up easily. That hole in the center is really bad. Oh no. Please don't die. Please, let us get a GM. Actually, at this point, we just take any finish. Because we aren't sure that we're going to have the points for a GM at this point. Oh no. Should not have done that. Oh no, this is not a good stack at all. Hopefully we can at least finish the game. We think we just killed ourselves. That was really close. That was really, really close. We don't have time for another attempt. But for how hard this game is, we're super happy. It wasn't gonna GM anyway. We're just gonna play some 20G for the rest of it. We're super happy with how close this got. Like, TGM is a really, really hard game, and we just got to put in an amazing showcase of it, so we're super happy with it.
It was really, really incredible to watch. Just holding my breath the entire time. It was amazing.
And now because we don't have to worry about not dying, we can just showcase a little bit of just going as fast as we can. rather than holding back for consistency's sake.
I think all of chat just started breathing again.
It's so nice to be able to just go so fast rather than trying to play for consistency. We appreciate what playing for consistency is, but it's just not as fun as just going as fast as possible and accepting that you'll make some mistakes. Like, hopefully you can just hear how much faster this is compared to before.
Time to talk about the Trevor Project a little bit?
Yes.
For the last 20 years, Trevor has worked to save young lives by providing support through their free and confidential crisis programs on platforms where young people spend their time, online and on the phone. Trevor Lifeline, Trevor Chat, Trevor Text, and Trevor Space. They also go beyond our frontline crisis services to invest in education, outreach, and advocacy resources. Trevor Lifeline is their 24/7 phone line, launched in 1998 and hasn't stopped since. Trevor Chat is their crisis service for youth that prefer to talk online via instant messenger. Trevor Text is their crisis service via text for youth that prefer texting on their phones. Trevor Space is the world's largest safe space social networking for LGBTQ youth, and they do research on LGBTQ suicidology, regular evaluations and surveys, and ensure their services reduce risk of suicide and help them learn of the mental health issues affecting LGBTQ youth. They also do advocacy to protect LGBTQ rights. They work at the local, state, and federal levels to advocate for legislation that protects the rights of LGBTQ people. And finally, they do education to build allies to the LGBTQ community, educating adults who interact with youth on LGBTQ competent suicide prevention, risk detection, and response. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization that we're fundraising for here today.
The Trevor Project is an excellent charity. Definitely get your donations out. Accidentally, the eye horizontally was a pretty major mistake there. Could be the end of the run. Hopefully everybody can just hear just how much faster this is than how we were playing when we were going for consistency.
I can absolutely hear it.
Okay, so there were a few instances like that, where basically exactly that happened. We tried to tap a piece over, and like, either we just tapped it too slowly, and it somehow ended up walking. Probably we just tapped it too slowly, and ended up walking where we didn't want it to. And you're seeing right now our mistakes compound, which is pretty typical when trying to play this fast, and it's why we can't play this fast when we're going for consistency. But we'll see how long the game lets us live. And there we go. That has been TGM. Thank you so much for having us. This was a lot of fun, and we hope that everybody enjoyed it. Definitely get your donations up for the Trevor Project. And yeah, that's been it for us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Freyas, for that beautiful, beautiful showing of Tetris the Grandmaster. I wish I had words for how I was holding my breath the whole time. It was just so exciting. So up next, we have a run of Epic Dumpster Bear 2 from Koalazy. So please hang out.